Have you ever thought about using bacteria to clean up pollution? Well, it's not as strange as it sounds. In fact, some of the most powerful solutions to our environmental problems may lie in the tiniest, most overlooked forms of life. In this video, we dive deep into the fascinating world of biofilms, tiny communities of microorganisms that are quietly shaping the future of environmental science and sustainable gold recovery. Get ready to be surprised by the power of these microscopic communities. At first glance, biofilms may not seem particularly impressive. In everyday life, they appear as slimy layers on river rocks, a stubborn plaque on your teeth, or the greenish mats that cling to wet surfaces. But these structures are more than just microbial mess. They are sophisticated, self-organized ecosystems composed of bacteria, archaea, fungi, and algae, all living together in a protective matrix known as EPS, extracellular polymeric substances. This matrix isn't just glue. It's a complex web of sugars, proteins, and nucleic acids that binds the community together, protects it from environmental threats, and facilitates communication between microorganisms. Think of it as a city for microbes, where everyone has a job, shares resources, and cooperates for survival. So, why should we care about these microbial cities? Because they're not just surviving, they're performing chemical miracles that can help us solve some of humanity's greatest challenges. One of the most powerful applications of biofilms is in environmental remediation. When environments are contaminated with pollutants, whether it's crude oil from a spill, heavy metals from industrial runoff, or excess nitrates from agriculture, biofilms can step in as nature's cleanup crew. Microorganisms in these biofilms produce specialized enzymes that break down or transform harmful compounds into harmless or less toxic forms. They can digest hydrocarbons in oil, reduce heavy metal toxicity, and even absorb and trap dangerous substances. The result? Cleaner water, soil, and air without the need for expensive or toxic chemicals. Take oil spills, for instance. In the aftermath of catastrophic spills, like the Deepwater Horizon disaster, scientists introduced specific strains of oil-eating bacteria that formed biofilms over oil droplets. These biofilms rapidly degraded the hydrocarbons, significantly reducing the environmental impact. This method, called bioaugmentation, essentially boosts nature's own ability to heal itself. In another approach, biostimulation, scientists enhance the natural microbial communities already present by adding nutrients or oxygen to stimulate growth. And in some industrial settings, biofilters made of biofilms are installed to trap and degrade volatile organic compounds before they are released into the atmosphere. But biofilms don't just clean, they can mine. Enter the world of bioleaching. This is where microorganisms, organized in biofilms, are used to extract valuable metals like gold from ore or electronic waste. The process begins with the biofilm colonizing the surface of the material. Then, the microorganisms secrete chemicals like organic acids and cyanide-like compounds that oxidize and dissolve the metal. This makes it possible to recover gold that would otherwise be too difficult or uneconomical to extract using conventional methods. What's especially revolutionary about this approach is that it drastically reduces the environmental impact of gold mining. Traditional gold extraction often involves cyanide leaching, a toxic, dangerous method that contaminates water and ecosystems. In contrast, bioleaching with biofilms is low energy, low waste, and biodegradable. In countries like Chile and South Africa, bioleaching has already been deployed at industrial scales for copper and gold extraction. Even electronic waste, an ever-growing source of discarded smartphones, laptops, and circuit boards, can be mined by these microbial communities. Some strains of bacteria have been shown to extract up to 90% of gold from e-waste in controlled environments. And we're only scratching the surface of what biofilms can do. In wastewater treatment facilities, biofilms are already at work, silently purifying billions of liters of water every day. Trickling filters, rotating biological contactors, and membrane bioreactors all utilize biofilms to remove organic waste, nitrogen compounds, and even pharmaceuticals from sewage. The result? Cleaner water released into the environment, and in some advanced systems, even potable water. In agriculture, biofilms are showing promise in ways that could transform farming. Certain beneficial bacterial biofilms help plants grow by fixing nitrogen, solubilizing phosphates, or producing plant hormones. Others shield roots from pathogens, acting as a natural form of pest control. Using these biofilms as biofertilizers and biopesticides could reduce the need for synthetic chemicals and promote healthier, more resilient crops. Biofilms are also being explored for energy production. In microbial fuel cells, biofilms of electroactive bacteria generate electricity by breaking down organic waste and transferring electrons to an electrode. It's a process as elegant as it is futuristic. Waste in, power out. Although still in development, these systems have the potential to power sensors, treat wastewater, or even provide backup energy in remote areas. With all this promise, what lies ahead? The future of biofilm research is brimming with potential. Scientists are now exploring ways to engineer synthetic biofilms, tailored for specific tasks, custom-made communities that can clean a specific pollutant, extract a particular metal, or even self-repair damaged environments. One especially exciting frontier is the use of genomics and synthetic biology to reprogram microbial behavior. By manipulating the genes that control biofilm formation, communication, and enzyme production, researchers can enhance performance, resilience, and efficiency. The result could be microbial systems that rival industrial machinery in precision only. They're self-replicating, adaptable, and biodegradable. However, challenges remain. Biofilm growth can be difficult to control, and some biofilms can become problematic, like those that cause infections or corrode infrastructure. Managing and directing biofilm activity requires careful design, monitoring, and understanding of microbial ecology. But with the right investment in research and thoughtful regulation, we could unlock a microbial revolution where nature's smallest workers help us build a cleaner, more sustainable future. So next time you see a slimy film on a rock or a speck of mold on a wall, remember, you're looking at a powerful system one that might one day clean our water, power our homes, and even help us mine gold. If you're curious to learn more about biofilms and their wide-ranging applications, we've included some great resources in the description below. From academic articles to citizen science projects, there's a lot more to explore in the invisible world of microbes. And if this video surprised you, inspired you, or just made you curious about what else microbes might be capable of, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon, because this is just the beginning.